Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Toonkind 12 FPS. Yay! My name is Whis. I'm going to be playing my boy, my little junior detective, Little Rise stagehand today, which is going to be fun. He's going to make a new friend.
Yeah.
Yay! And how about my friend, who is awesome and wonderful, introduce themselves and who they're playing today?
Well, I wonder who else is in this call.
We've
Hello.
we've got an audience, but talking about you, mate.
Hello, I am Atomic, and I'm going to be playing Mac today, who is also going to make a new friend. I wonder if these two completely separate characters are going to have a shenanigans together at some point. I wonder.
We like the sound of that. Oh dear. So Atomic, what's Mac been up to lately?
So last time, chronologically speaking, that we saw Mac, uh, he was visiting Halloween Town and met a nice ghost who introduced him to uh, a bunch of Lycans and also the concept of pronouns, but let's just bury that whole suitcase. And Mac has been training uh, his whole situation thing with these Lycans to sort of better understand it because it's not lycanthropy, but it's similar. So they've been giving him tips and stuff, and he's been training with them and trying to, do it on purpose and such stuff. He's still very, very bad at things, but he's trying his best.
Okay. And so if he's come to Halloween Town, I suppose if he's training with the Lycans, he'll be popping in and out every so often, yeah?
Yeah, I imagine that, or like, I don't know if he'd be like sleeping over or not.
And I just for people who haven't caught up with Mac lore, what kind of thing makes it happen? His funky little transformation that he has.
Right, yeah, so you can see in the title card, it's a very, very good title card, by the way. I pick you up and I parade you around. You're a good artist. Uh, Mac has a
Oh.
sort of thing where he gets a whole bunch more eyes and he gets real big and spooky and scary, and that tends to happen in relation to the moon cycle, but sort of opposite, where it's the worst at a new moon and he doesn't turn into anything at a full moon,
Mm-hmm. Okay, fair
and it
enough.
sort of scales on how bad of a change it is depending on like how much of the moon is out or not.
I see. So, what phases in is the moon in tonight?
Oh god, I need to look up moon things. Uh, buh, buh. So I think we decided that it was a full moon on the night of Penguin Rescue because it was happening at night and Mac hasn't hadn't told the peeps about his stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But over the and then what was it over the past couple of like I don't know how many nights it's been between that and now. So I'm just gonna like eyeball it and say it's like a third quarter moon, so it's like half. So it's half and half. So Max transformation compared to what he is normally and compared to what he is at a new moon, he's sort of halfway in between.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. I'm gonna kick things off with getting Mac to roll a perception check.
Oh hell yes. This is the dice roll zone, And Mac, your perception is. Oh yeah, I forget. Mac has expertise. He's actually good at stuff. He's good at perception,
Mm-hmm.
allegedly. That's a 12 with a +6
The 12.
modifier.
Okay. While Rye's not actively trying to be sneaky, I'm gonna roll him a stealth just shits and giggles. Yeah, okay, that's a 14. So Mac, you're moving through Halloween Town towards the Lycan compound from wherever it was you were before that. Maybe you had popped into Toontown through the teleportation circle or something like that during the day or what have you, and you were on your way back. Um, and there is a scuffling sort of noise that you can hear as you get to the part of Halloween Town where the Lycan compound is. Um, but you don't really see anything, at least not straight away. You can always investigate further, though.
Hmm. I think Mac is aware at this point that the town likes to mess with people, so
Mm.
he's just gonna try to ignore that. This town is not going to get a reaction out of him. He is being brave and cool.
Good on him. I'm gonna roll a perception for Rye. That
That
is a
one.
nat 1. Okay. Now I'm gonna do him a dex save. Oh, he doesn't have any pluses to that. Okay, 13. Um, okay, so as you're continuing down towards the Lycan compound, that scuffling sort of gets a little bit louder and a little bit louder, and then there's a oh dear, ah! And there's this little shape that sort of you can feel it sort of jump over the tip of your tail and then go on the footpath, sort of next to you. It's like, oh, okay, dodged it.
You're
You're
kind
not
of
alone anymore.
you're you're kind of on my tail. Hello?
And so there's this little bipedal toon standing on you to a point with one very large eye on the left side of his face and a blue coat. And he sort of turns and looks at you and then looks down and, oh, Peck, oh no, I'm sorry. And he just sort of hops back.
Excuse me.
What was
Uh,
that roll? Was that 17?
that was Con. Mac is actually having a fairly okay contact day, so he does not mind that much.
Okay, good.
So yeah, Max kind
Uh,
of gives this small child question mark a once over, and he just sort of, uh, are you a, like ninja or something? Because I kind of heard you the whole time. I just didn't want to say anything, so I wanted to be polite.
Oh, no, I'm not a ninja. I'm a detective, a junior detective. But I wasn't really trying to be sneaky. I'm sorry for stepping on your tail.
Oh, no, you're okay. It's kind of a large feature of me, and they sort of gesture towards their whole self with their tail tip, like I am a whole
mm.
tail.
Yeah, you're just a tail all the way down, huh?
Well, I mean, I guess it's the whole way up. Unless I lie down, then it's all the way down.
Mm, both so, yeah. Unless you're standing on your head.
I'm not sure I can do that. I don't think I have the balance for that.
That's fair. I mean, I know I don't.
Wait, yeah, who are you anyway?
Oh, Sorry. My name is Little Rice Stagehand at your service. I'd offer a hand to shake, but you don't really have any to shake.
Well, wait, stagehand?
Mm-hmm.
Like the profession, like the family?
The family. I mean, I do a little bit of theater stuff. I have a puppet theater that I put on shows and things. Um, but no, I'm in the stagehand family. Yeah. Do you know someone else from our family?
Yeah, I met someone else in Toontown a little while back ago. Anyway, yeah, I'm Mac. Hi.
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
And Rye's going to roll an insight on that avoidance there.
Yeah. If you didn't, I
What's
was
your
gonna
insight,
invite you
Rye?
to.
That is a 21.
As a 21, I think even if with a nat 20, Mac physically cannot roll a high enough deception. So yeah, Mac was averting his eyes. He was like, "Oh, yeah, I know someone else who is a stagehand," and does not want to elaborate further on that.
Rye's going to sort of tilt his head to one side. He can't imagine why anyone would want to not talk about the other people in his family, but that's because he's biased and loves them very much. But he doesn't want to make this person uncomfortable, so he's not going to mention it.
I
Aw.
haven't seen you around here before. Are you visiting or are you new and you moving in or?
Um, but I'll go with visiting for now. I just sort of came here with a couple of friends. Um, we just sort of I guess parked outside the town.
Oh, okay, cool. Who are you here to visit?
Oh, I was just up towards the Lycans. I've been
Oh,
meeting up with them recently.
oh. Are you a Lycan or?
Um, I'm gonna make Mac roll intelligence, or maybe an Arcana is more specific, because I do not know if he is even that aware. What the heck's my Arcana? Okay, yeah, 19. He probably has been researching lichens well before this.
Mm-mm.
So if he had any shoulders, he'd be shrugging right now, and he's just sort of, as far as I can tell, maybe? I know that's not a very definitive answer for something that seems very definitive, but eh.
Well, I mean, there's all sorts of different things that can make you change shape, so it's not just like anthropy.
Yeah, I know I'm definitely not what do you call a changeling or anything like that. I assume that it's something lycanthropy-ish because it's like uh wait, why am I talking about no, sorry. I'm getting off topic. I didn't mean to start rambling about my stuff that's going on.
No,
So
it's okay. I was kind of being a bit nosy anyway, and we did only just meet.
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
friends with a lot of the Lycans, so I was just curious.
yeah, of course you're curious. You said you're a detective. Uh, so are you like, wait, are you here to like arrest me or?
Huh? No. I'm not authorized to make any arrests anyway. But have you done something wrong?
Um, and Mac is looking everywhere but at Rye because God, he has. But he's, and I think from that 21, Rye can tell. But he's just gonna sort of dodge the question. Uh, you know, I think maybe I have some kind of excuse to not talk about this. This, if I had an excuse, you'd be like, oh yeah, that's a good excuse.
It's okay. I'm not working today anyway. I was gonna go look for my friend Fee, and we were gonna go and play.
Oh, wait. Fee, that's, hang on, wait, shoot, I can't remember if Mac learned about Fee or not. Brain no
Fee's the
worky.
were-raven. They turn into a bird and they are green.
Right, but I I am like 70% sure that Mac did meet Fee, but like the doubt in my brain is like, but
Even if Mac didn't meet Fee in like game or what have you, if Mac's been hanging out with the Lycans and training with them, I'm sure he would have met Fee eventually.
okay, yeah, that is a fair point. I'd say Mac, yeah, recognizes the name Fee and is gonna, oh, yeah, Fee, they're really nice. Do you want to go meet them together? Unless you're gonna go
Oh,
play, but
well, yeah. I mean, I we hadn't really planned on meeting out today. I was just gonna see if they weren't busy. But were you going to go and play with the Lycans too? We could go together.
oh, I didn't really make any plans either. I was just sort of hoping that they were gonna be free as well. Yeah, we could do that together.
Okay, sounds good.
And he's gonna sort of turn on one of his little spindly stick legs towards the direction of the Lycan compound. It's like, right, let's go! And he starts marching off and he's swinging his arms backwards and forwards. And ow, I just hit my knuckles on the desk. Ah.
Were you pantomiming the swinging backwards and forwards?
Maybe.
Oh, that's so good.
I might do that a lot.
We love getting
I
into
act with,
character.
I act with my hands.
Ballad.
Hmm. But
Hey,
yes,
Mac is
Rye is now
going
marching
to,
down the street.
yeah, and Mac is going to follow sheepishly because it is a child with energy, and Mac is an awkward dork.
So I know you stopped yourself rambling about it, but what do you turn into? If that's okay for me to ask.
What do I
You
uh
you said that you changed shape a bit, but what do you turn into?
yeah, I'm sure you've probably seen it already.
Hmm?
Never mind. Uh it's just sort of like big and scary, and I have a lot of eyes.
How many
I
is a lot? You've got a couple more than like how many you've got now? One, two, three, four. Um, are they all over you? Is that where they show up?
well, there's usually a lot more than this. I'm, you know, even bigger than this. This is sort of halfway. I'm normally a
Oh,
lot
cool.
less. like this, I guess.
Oh, halfway's cool. I can't do halfway. Captain Ava likes doing halfway. She always has the ears and the tail.
Well, I'm sure they probably do it on purpose.
Oh yeah, Lycans can do that. I can't. But that's okay.
Well, that's something we have in common, I guess.
Well, you're halfway now.
Yeah. Anyway, to answer your question, I think like uh last time I really counted when I was sort of fully in it was like 13 or so, give or take.
Oh, can you see out of all of them?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to focus right now, actually. I just tend
Oh,
to not think about all the other eyes and just focus on the ones that I normally have, which is why I,
oh.
turn my head even though I don't really need to.
I mean that makes sense. When I change, I get more eyes. I only have one that works, so I don't have to worry about that.
So you can change too? Uh,
Oh yeah.
how does your stuff work? Like, if you don't mind me asking, I know it's probably very personal, but we're on the
Oh,
subject, so.
that's fine. It's called wild shape. Feet can do it too. So I can turn into any kind of animal I want, really. So, well, sort of.
As in like just anything you could just like turn into a rabbit
Mhm.
or like a deer
Mhm.
or a snake, I guess.
Suppose. I've never tried snake.
Oh, I guess if you ever do, I could always sort of teach you how to not have limbs.
Oh. Oh yeah, I didn't think of that. That sounds fun, actually. Hang on. I want to try. Let me try. Um. Okay. And
Oh,
go.
And you can watch this little toon jump towards your shadow, and he just sort of sinks into it. And I'm gonna give Mac a second before Rye does the next part, in
um,
case he needs.
are you all right in there?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be?
I Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Never mind. Disregard that. This town is already so goddamn weird.
Well, yeah, I suppose it is, huh?
And you can see as you're watching, Rye's shadow sort of moves a bit in your shadow, and then it kind of jumps up out of the ground again. And I don't have a picture of him in a snake wild shape. I don't know why I didn't think to draw one,
I'm
but
so sorry.
picture an Ekans, but in grey and black and tan.
Aw.
And one eye is blue, his left eye is blue, and the other one is grey. And he's just sort of flopped down on the ground, and he's just sort of lying there.
Oh, this is different. This is a lot harder than I thought. Eh, how do you sit up?
Oh, right. Okay. You just sort of. Uh. Oh God, how do I move? You just sort of wiggle a bit. Or no. You. Okay. Face me, or at least turn your head at least to face me.
Okay.
And he'll do that.
Okay. Um. Okay. So what you want to do is I've never had to think about this. Uh, I guess you just sort of lift your head upwards as if you're stretching your humanoid neck.
I don't normally have a neck.
Uh okay, new plan. This uh have you ever like stretched an arm? That's probably like a snake body. I don't know what to call it.
I think. Okay.
I'm gonna roll him a dex to see how well he can sneak. What's your dex? Not great. The boy cannot snack. That is a 7. He's able to lift his head a little bit, but like he can only get it up a smidge. So
Oh no.
just sort of trying to sort of stretch. He's just sort of ends up sort of just bopping his head up and down because he can't figure out how to like engage his core when his core is his whole body.
Uh okay, what you're doing there is like sort of bouncing. You just bounced. That's not really lifting your head. Try I guess using your whole body. I don't know what the equivalent would be for your limb suit.
This is gonna take some practice. Eh,
Hey, that's better. I think he's gonna kind of curl his tail, like the tip of his tail under, and sort of push up a little bit more. And so he's kind of mostly sitting up. But he's tiny compared to you, Mac. Absolutely tiny.
Itty bitty.
itty bitty.
Okay, I'd say that's a lot better. Can you like move at all? I don't know how to teach you to move.
Maybe.
I'm just gonna roll off of that 15 and have him sort of lean from side to side, and I'm just sort of picturing the way that you get momentum when you're on roller skates. It's just sort of shifting your weight from side. I don't know what it's like to be a snake.
Neither do I, the player, have never thought about this.
So I'm gonna say with that 15, he does sort of manage to just really tiny little scoots, and you just sort of scoot, and then scoot a little bit closer, and then a little bit closer, and like he's slow, and it is awkward. Like it's like watching a baby take his first steps, kind of thing. Except this is a baby snake, and it's like, okay, very slow, but it's movement,
Uh,
and
all of Mac's eyes are just a little bit starry at this. He's panicking because he doesn't know how to be a good teacher, but he's also really, really proud.
Aww. I think Rye's pretty proud of himself too, and he's gonna scoot as close to Mac. Like he's gonna leave some personal space, but pretty close to Mac, and then just look straight up. And you're like,
I did it. I can be a snake.
and there's some excited little bits of you don't even have to roll perception to see this, but exclamation marks and little stars and things that just sort of pop into the air around Rye that are a dark red color with a yellow outline, just going bing 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 bing.
Oh, okay. You know what? Roll an insight. Roll an insight.
Sure, sure. 13.
13. You can tell Mac is very, very, very proud. Mac is visibly beaming, even though he is a little bit, uncertain of himself. He is very, very certain that he is proud of this random person that they just met.
No. I love you, Mac. You're so good.
He's sort of
Uh,
okay. That's actually really, really impressive considering my teaching methods. You're doing really well. You're a little snake.
Thanks. I never thought about how snakes move before.
Well, you're practically a natural. Um, Unrelated question. How long does this last? Because I don't
Oh,
know if I can help you get any faster than this.
It lasts a couple of hours, but I mean, I can stop it early.
Oh, thank God. Well, if you want, uh, you could catch the snake train over. Oh,
Oh, there's little sparkles in his blue eye.
and Max
Can
sort
you
of,
give me a piggyback? A snaky back.
yeah,
Is that okay?
Mac offers his tail forward. Is just, I guess to sort of do a loop-de-loop once you're on comfortably. I've never
Oh,
done this with a snake before. It's just hold on, I guess.
I'll give it a try.
Let's see how you do, my boy. Not great. This is awkward as hell. Like, yeah, he can shuffle. He can shuffle along the footpath, but climbing, that's another thing. So he's kind of like just sort of flopped his head over the tip of Mac's tail, and he's like,
Uh, uh, uh,
Do you need a hand?
yes, please.
Well, actually, you don't need a hand. Get it?
A tail. Well, I mean, a hand would be helpful, or feet, or. This is. I'm gonna have to practice this.
And after delivering that awful joke, Mac is going to lift the tiny snake onto his tail with his tail. I do not know where his tail starts and ends. I'm just gonna say Mac lifts Rye onto like a sort of thicker section of his body that they can
Yep.
sort of comfortably like stay on without struggle.
Hmm.
Either that or on the hat. So you know what? On the hat.
He's small enough. He's like a size of a children's python, if you're familiar with those. They're very small.
Okay, yeah, then definitely on the hat. Just resting around the brim. It's plop
Oh,
on top of the hat.
right. He's just sort of sitting there, and you can sort of see in your peripherals actually, because you've got lots of eyes all down his length. You can see more of this Grawlix, this excited exclamation marks and stars just go popping into the air, in and out of existence. You don't have to roll an insight on him. He's having a great time.
Gods. You don't need to roll insight for Mac either. At this point, like, he's so focused on this tiny snake child person that he's just met and is already so proud. He's almost completely forgotten that he's in his night thing right now.
Hmm.
Like he just let Rye climb on without hesitation. He lifted him up, put him on a hat. He's not even thinking about it. He's having a good time.
Oh, good.
God, this is really high up. And you said you get bigger than this? That's so cool.
Uh, yeah, I get even bigger than this, but I can't really speak when I'm like that, so it's not all pleasant, which is why
Oh,
I kind of want to control it, you know.
that's fair enough. Yeah.
So, I've never really done this before, but like, uh, next destination, Wait. Is there like a street name or something? Because I don't want to just say like to. Yeah, I don't know how to be a proper conductor. But we're taking the snake train. Okay, this is the bit we're going with.
Oh, that's one of my favorite movies, you know?
There's a movie about a snake train.
Well, it's this there's a snake on a train. That's so cool. And my one of my friends is one of the actors in it.
What are you? Is it like an indie film?
No? No, it's one of the Dodo Studios ones. The engineer made it.
Okay, well, unpack all that later because what? But anyway,
You haven't
choo 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 and all of that.
seen
Mac is in disbelief because so many people seem to know so many famous people.
He did spend some time in Toontown. Like you're gonna run into people. Oh dear.
But
But
yeah,
Rye's having a great time. He's sitting on top of the hat of a giant snake monster. He's like, this is so cool.
excuse you, snake train, and the snake train is
Snake
now
train.
departing for their location.
Choo choo.
Choo choo. Mac is going to let Rye make the choo choo sounds.
Choo choo. Snake train.
Yeah.
This is so cute. I'm dying.
Yeah.
Oh,
And the snake train is going to barrel through the streets of Halloween Town on the way to their destination. Choo
do we
choo.
have a destination, or is Mac just sort of going, just schmoving?
I think Mac has fully forgot that they wanted to visit freaking brain. I I I have
Fee
such a
and the
bad memory.
Lycans. Yeah. Fee? Is that
Yeah,
what you're thinking of?
Fee.
Yeah.
Mac completely
That's alright.
forgot, as did I, that they were going to visit Fee, and is now just sort of zooming.
Zooming. That's fine.
It is
Rye doesn't
safe
care.
zoomies. It is safe zoomies, so Rye is not in danger of falling off, but it's still zoomies.
Rye is just amazed.
Like, wow, you're so fast.
It's because I am the snake train, and we're going really fast.
I suppose are you always snake shaped? If you're this good, I suppose you are, huh?
Well, I don't recall ever being a not snake in my life.
Hmm. It's kind of fun. If like having extra limbs and stuff. I mean, this is weird because I'm kind of all neck as a snake, and I don't normally have a neck, and I got two eyes. Like I don't normally have one. But you know, in some of the other shapes that I take, like my wolf one, I've got two front legs and two back legs and a tail. And I've been a monkey before. That's fun. I'm good at climbing when I'm a monkey, and Mom and I like to go climbing a lot.
Well, you could be good at climbing as a snake.
Snakes can climb. Oh, cool.
If you never, I was gonna say if you never climbed, but yeah, you've never been a snake before, have you? But yeah,
No.
we can climb. I don't think you can because you're.
Learning?
I was gonna say bad, but yeah, learning's a better word.
I mean, yeah, it's fair. I guess I am. But it's okay. It's my first time. I'll practice and then get better.
Yeah, I think not learning is a better word because I was being impolite. Don't worry. But yeah, you've also been a wolf.
Uh-huh. And a monkey and a tortoise.
God, you can really do anything, can't you? My dad's a wolf. I don't know how he uses limbs.
Hmm. Oh, oh, would you like to try?
What? And the snake train not grinds to a halt, but slithers to a halt. I don't think there's wheels that can grind. It sort of stops, and Mac sort of. Wait. You can do that to other people as well.
And Rye is gonna scooch a little bit off of Mac's hat in order to sort of lean down over the front of the brim to look at Mac's main eyes.
I did just learn a new spell, and I haven't used it on anyone before, but it sounds like, yeah, that's what it does.
Okay. What if I was your test snake? I guess.
Yeah, if you're okay with that.
I mean, yeah, it could be fun. And Mac is
Okay.
gonna pull into a bench, which is a snake train station now, and let the let the tiny snake depart.
I think Rye is probably going to flop off off Mac a little bit, and just sort of. It probably is a little bit alarming because he kind of goes flat into the shadows a bit before popping back up in his normal shape, sitting on the bench, and then he sort of just
Stretch.
Right, beloved.
Okay. Now, let me see. Where is my spell book?
That is not a one. So he's going to reach into his coat and he's going to pull out a little book with a little leaf design on the front cover, and he's going to flip through it and be looking at it.
Ooh.
Okie dokie. This spell is this one. Polymorph. Okay, so I do that and that. And then, neat. Okay, I could give this a try. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
What do you want to be? Wolf?
I mean, sure. That's like a normal amount of limbs, isn't it?
Well, I mean, a caterpillar is kind of the same shape as a snake, but that has lots of legs. So maybe start with, just four.
Yeah, I don't know if I could handle lots of legs. I've never had one before.
Okay, well, we'll try a wolf. Okay.
And he reaches into his coat again and he pulls out this little stick that's probably only about 20 centimeters long or so.
Oh.
And he gives it a little bit of a swoosh, a little bit of a wave, and I am just going to ignore all of the actual components of the spell. Just say he does it. And I'm assuming that Mac is not going to resist the spell, so he doesn't have to do the whiz save.
No, Mac has lowered his face down to a Rye level and has
Okay,
closed his eyes, is like presenting his face like a little target.
sweet. So Rye's going to give his little stick a little bit of a swoosh and then cast the spell at Mac. And are all of Mac's eyes closed?
Uh yeah, I think that's an automatic thing that is he does when he closes his normal eyes. It's
Hmm.
just second nature.
Okay, cool. So Rye casts this spell, and then there's just a pause, and Matt can hear him kind of gasp a little bit and go,
Oh, you look so cool. I'm going to be a wolf too.
and when you open your eyes, this is what Rye looks like, sitting on the bench in front of you,
Oh baby.
and you're gonna look over yourself, Mac. You're a bit different. You probably feel a bit different.
Mac will absolutely, because I also want to see, because you've kept this a secret from me. And I'm very, very
I
excited. And you can
I
hear it
know,
in my
it's a
voice.
secret. You look like this.
Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I'm gonna freaking give me a second. I am going to save that and put it onto OBS for everyone to see. Oh my gosh, that is so freaking cool. Let's see, image. Ba 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 ba. Ba. I'm so excited. I could barely. Ah, it's so cool. See it, Mac. As I find this and show the lovely audience listening. Uh, as Mac sort of looks himself over, he sort of sits, or not sits, he stands, looks himself down, sees these, with the eyes on his tail, sees himself, I guess, from a different perspective, looks down at his paws, and then there's a little wobble, and then he just sort of falls on his tummy immediately.
Oh dear. Oh dear, your legs didn't work. Oh dear.
Wha- This is. What do I do? Help.
Okay, hold on. And Ryan's gonna jump down off the little bench, and he's gonna nuzzle his nose under Mac's front paws and just sort of lift it up.
Can you kind of feel how different this is compared to not having them there? See if you can I imagine like you've got lots of necks, I guess.
Uh, I already have one neck on this, and it is really, really short.
Yeah, I suppose. Just sort
Uh,
of go a little bit more tense, I guess.
you can see Mac's entire body tense up as if they were like really, really cold, like this.
um, sort of, not really, no. Okay, you gotta put your paw on the ground.
And he's just gonna sort of lean over, and Rye's little puppy wolf puppy form doesn't have a mouth until it opens, and he just sort of very gently like grabs Mac's paw with his mouth and just sort of moves it.
Okay, here, yes, ah, and then sort of push down, like you know how if you had your tail and you were pushing down on something with your tail, do it with this part instead.
Right. Okay. And Mac is going to take the paw that Rye has sort of grabbed, is sort of push it against the floor, and is just sort of his head is away from the floor now. That paw is on the ground. All the others are still sort of limp because he does not know what to do with them. So he just looks
Oh,
like
that's
he's
good.
pressing a button.
That's a good start. Good. Now you got to do it with the other four, other three. I mean, this one and that one and that one, and then you can sort of push away from the ground, and you can be standing up. Suppose I never really thought about it either. I mean, I crawled before, which is similar, but
Wait, and I have to do all four of them at the same time?
mhm.
Uh, okay, so then Mac is going to slowly and very, very shakily push up his other front paw. He's now doing a sort of mermaid pose, and then another leg comes up and sort of shakily scratches at the floor before he finds his footing. And now he's got 3 feet up, and he finally goes for the last leg, and it touches down on the ground, and he shakily pushes himself up, and he looks like a newborn deer trying to hold
Yeah,
his face away from the ground as high as possible.
you did it.
And Rye's gonna just sort of scooch a little closer so that if Mac needs to lean on him, he can.
Okay, yeah, Mac is absolutely taking that opportunity to lean as he's shaking. And you people do this all the time?
Yep. I mean, normally I only do it with two legs, so it's a bit different. You got to balance different, but yeah.
How do you even balance? This is. I have 4 and I can't even balance. I want to be a caterpillar. They have more legs.
I think that'd be harder, because then you have to do the same thing just more times.
Okay, but okay, you managed to wiggle forward. How do you do this? How do I walk?
Oh, okay. So you want to pick up one foot and then move it forward, and then pick up one of your back feet and move it forward, and then the other front foot, and then the other back foot.
Uh, okay,
So that you only take one foot off the ground at a time.
okay. Mac takes his right paw forward, and then his right paw forward, and then his left paw forward, and then his other left paw forward, and his body sort of shifts forward
Yeah,
alongside it.
you're doing great.
Uh, how do you people live like this?
I guess we just get used to it.
Uh, I mean, and some people have hands, and what they have extra little limbs on the ends of those limbs, and they use those limbs to grab things.
Oh yeah, well, like the paws kinda. It doesn't really have fingers, but like if I stretch,
And he sort of puts one paw out and goes stretch, and he sort of stretches out his little paw with the little claws.
they're kind of the same. This is a lot more than I'm used to, but you can kind of like grip. But like if you just sort of, I suppose you would probably have the same. But like you need your paws for walking.
Right. Yeah, walking. Uh, God, I used to get so excited for walks, but actually doing a walk in this, walking, I don't think I'm a fan anymore. This. Okay, wait. So, uh, okay, you know what? Um, I'm just gonna try and walk, and then you can, I guess, give me pointers or something.
Sure, we can do that.
Okay, and do you know those videos people have of dogs like with shoes on?
Oh, yes.
That's that is Mac. This is Mac. This is Mac walking by like half the normal speed of this dog.
Rye's just gonna trot along beside him, just keeping pace.
You're doing really good. You don't have to lift your feet up quite as high though.
Okay, This is so frustrating. How do you? You said balance, but it's like not easy at all.
Suppose it does take practice, yeah.
And yet Mac is just continuing to do the awful, no good, very bad dog walk.
Oh, bless. Yeah, Ryan's just sort of trotting along beside him. Not a hurry.
Okay, to take my mind off of this, how did you even learn to do this? If this isn't what you're normally like,
Oh, you mean change shape or to walk?
It's- I guess either. Both are very, very foreign to me.
Well, I learned to walk on two legs when I was growing up. But before I worked on two legs, I kind of crawled on my hands and knees, which is sort of the same sort of movement to this, so that's pretty easy. As far as changing shape, Fee taught me.
Right. So wait, you said this is a wild
Wild
shape,
shape. Mm-hmm.
and I what I am is a polymorph.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the difference apart from doing it to someone else?
Well, Fee was telling me that wild shape is something that druids can do. And I'm a druid, so I can do this. I didn't know I could do this until I met Fee though.
Right. Yeah. A lot of the Lycans are druids. It seems. It's, they've been really nice to me, and Mac is still stumbling as they're talking. By the way,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they've been really nice to me and helping and stuff. I've even been, I guess, sort of trying to learn Druidic. It helps, you know. It makes it
Oh,
them easier to talk to, I guess.
yeah, they do like talking in druidic. I'm lucky that I know it.
But yeah, I guess I've been curious about learning how to control, your body like that because I haven't really, talking about the moon and stuff. I haven't really had control of that for a long time, so I guess I'm just a little curious, is all.
Hmm. I mean, Fee is really good at wild shape. They can turn into all sorts of things. I'm still learning. They said that when I'm stronger, I could turn into fish and birds and stuff like that. I haven't really been practicing so much, and to be if I'm honest, I don't use this shape very much. Um, but I do my monkey shape a fair bit. I like that one, but I
Well,
like this one too.
who taught you how to walk around in your monkey shape?
Oh well, I already only have like two legs and two arms in my monkey shape, so it kind of just worked,
Oh yeah,
and
you're
it
like
helped.
a you're like a limb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it helps that my mom is a monkey, so like she was able to teach me how to climb and how to use my tail. That was weird because like this tail, and he sort of lifts his butt up in the air and wags his little tail. This tail sort of doesn't it doesn't grab stuff. It just wags. But when I'm a monkey, I can grab stuff with my tail. It's prehensile.
Oh, I guess I kind of get that because that's been my only grabby. Yeah.
Ooh,
I
not from your mouth. You can grab stuff with your mouth.
yeah, yeah, that is true, but I work it's I used to work as a janitor, so that's like all chemicals and stuff, so that wasn't really hygienic.
Oh, gross.
But
Yeah, don't put that in your mouth.
yeah, well, eh, I kind of did anyway. Not to grab it. I would use my tail for working with that sort of stuff, but my hammer space is in my mouth, so I wouldn't grab that sort of stuff, but I would swallow it.
Ew.
It was fine. It was fine. It wasn't bad. Because it wasn't like actually swallowing it. It was just sort of putting it in my hammer space. There was a whole distinction. Everyone would look at me weird, but it was a whole thing.
I suppose so. I'm really lucky. I've got a coat that I use for mine. And before I got my coat, I had this scarf. I don't have the scarf anymore, but I used to have a scarf. That's where I kept all of my stuff. Um, you know, you could try putting stuff in your hat.
Oh,
At least at least the gross stuff.
I've never really tried sort of changing where my hammer space is. I've never really thought about that. I was sort of focused on changing other aspects of my body, as you might be able to imagine.
Hmm.
But you had a scarf?
Mm-hmm. It was a red one. I have a new scarf, but like I don't wear it all the time. I only wear it when it's cold. Got it for my birthday.
Oh, scarf
Got
sounds really
cats on it.
nice. Oh, that's even. Wait, is that cuter? I mean, we're dogs right now. I don't know if we're supposed to like.
You like whatever you want, Mac.
Thank you. You're you're a really nice person, right?
Ah, thanks. I try.
Like, you don't just you succeed. You don't just try. Thank you for, you know, giving me limbs, I guess. I I can't really appreciate them. This is still really, really difficult, but it's really cool. It's really cool. And it's really cool to have met you.
It's always nice to make new friends.
Yeah. And well, hey, speaking of friends, you said you're a stagehand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, if you, how big are these? Is this stagehand family?
Oh, it's
Is there like
huge.
hundreds of?
There's like at least 100 people. We went to the reunion last year, and there was at least 100 people there, but it wasn't even everybody.
Oh, wow. Okay, I guess that's a long shot then. So if you see one of them, that was called Hattie, could you send him my regards? Because last time I
Oh,
saw them was oh what?
oh no, I know, I know him. That's my uncle Hattie. He lives here in Halloween Town with me and my mom.
Rye's just sort of sitting there with his tail wagging.
Oh, I guess that wasn't a long shot then. Well, I guess send him my regards, because uh, oh God, wait, he lives here?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I thought this place was for like spooky people.
Well, I mean, he can be kind of creepy if he's doing the because he's blind and he's got really big eyes, and sometimes he'll just stare at you, but you know that he can't see you, but he's just staring. That's kind of creepy, right?
Yeah, on second thought, yeah, I can remember, or I can imagine being scared of him. And that's another insight roll if you want.
Oh, yes, indeed. Yeah, that's my boy. 21.
21. That's another thing that deception for Mac can't mathematically it
Not
can't
overcome.
mathematically stop. Yeah, that slip of the tongue was more than enough. Mac has definitely been afraid of Hattie before for some reason.
Ryan's just gonna tilt his head to one side.
Did Uncle Hattie do anything to you, Mac?
What oh no. Your uncle was very, very nice. It was just a little misunderstanding when we first met. Uh uh, I guess you could say he thought I was a bad person because of some some really funny uh coincidences that led to a big misunderstanding, and I'm pretty sure at one point he wanted to stab me, but it was for good reasons. I won't hold that against, you know, your family because, at the end he got me cake and I that was what I was asking about appreciation for.
No, no, I'm sorry that he did that.
And Ryan's gonna lean forward and just give Mac a little lick on the muzzle. A little dusty pink tongue.
Uh, but, uh, no, it's okay, really. He had good reason. It was
Nice,
uh,
you're sure? He's normally really nice.
well, yeah, I saw that side of him. He is really nice. I think overall I am glad I met him, and I'm glad I met you too.
Ryan's tail is wagging.
Oh, yeah, Max is also
Hey,
wagging. He hasn't even noticed.
hey, how fast are you when you're in your normal snake shape?
You mean my Snape? Get it? Because
Yeah, yeah. Are you fast? Like, I mean, it felt fast, but I was a bit smaller. How fast is the snake train?
buh, buh, buh. I guess I'm kind of fast. I think I haven't really stretched my leg, or not my legs, but I haven't really tested how fast I can go when I'm bigger. But when I'm normal size, I'd say I'm pretty fast, I guess.
If I turn your back, do you want to race?
That depends. Are you what form are you going to be in? Because you can turn into a lot of things. You can turn into like a like a really fast thing or something.
No, I'll stay like this.
Okay, you know what? You're on. You're on, little man.
Okay.
And Ryan's gonna drop concentration on polymorph. So you're gonna morph back into your current snake form.
Yeah, more from a different snake form into another different not normal snake form. There's a lot of forms in this FPS.
Yeah.
It's like we're filing our taxes.
Oh dear.
Okay, yeah. And once Mac gets his non-legs back, he is going to revel in it and like coil up into a little what the frick would you call it? Like a little spiral,
A
and just
spring.
yeah, a little spring, and just be a very, very happy snake, just folded in on himself like, I miss having no limbs.
It's
That
always
wolf thing
fun to
is
try
really
something new.
cool.
It's
That
always fun to try something new. I'm definitely going to practice being a snake, though.
yeah. Well, next time I see you, maybe I'll have practiced being a wolf, and then we can have a race with
Maybe.
our. Then we can have a race being each other.
A snake wolf race, but the other way around. Yeah.
Okay, but first we gotta do a normal snake wolf race with our normal
Yeah.
selves.
Sounds good to me. Ready?
Okay,
Set.
3. No, you wait. You go. Wait, and Mag is getting a late start because he just completely overthought that.
I think that might be a good spot to leave it. What do you think?
Absolutely.
Just him racing through Halloween. Lovely.
Oh my gosh.
They have a fun time.
They're having fun being darks, being soft, dropping lore at each other, but not in an angsty way.
I love it. Well, that was fun. Thank you so much for doing this with me, Atomic.
Thank you. It's great. I love having FPSs with you. You're very fun.
You make me blush. And I hope you like your wolf Mac.
Absolutely, that art is so precious. I pulled it up on this recording alongside the walking dog gif. But yeah,
I had to click out of Discord so it wouldn't just keep looping because it was distracting me.
it's just a dog.
Dear.
He cannot walk. It is in his nature.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Anyway,
I think
I want to
might
thank
wrap it up
everyone
there.
for watching. Yeah, let's wrap it up. Thank you all for
Thank you everyone
listening.
for listening. This has been fun. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.